I think that's one of the most important things why I asked you that like there was a disconnect that no one knows about the connection between like blacks in the American
They
West.
put the railroads across the, across the United States, and they're the ones that fought the Indians. They're the ones that rescued Custard before Little Bighorn. Yeah, they rode 100 miles in 24 hours to save him. And, and they were on their way to try to get him out of Little Bighorn, but they didn't get there on time. Yeah, so there's a history and the contributions that African Americans played in it. So that's when I start getting material and stuff together so, that my kids could read so they can get a true understanding. We're not imitating anyone. If the origin of the word cowboy is really a black person, because during slavery we were referred to as boy. We took to the plantation cow. So that's how the word came about. But a lot of people, so the word then got lost over the years, but it's really derogatory. Cowboy is referring to us. They were known as cattlemen and whatnot. And so now you got the Dallas Cowboys and everybody else, but they really knew the true origin of the word.
They lost some John Wayne films.
Yeah. So now everybody wants to be a cowboy, and so there's a history there. If you really get into the history of the West, and we call it the Black West, it was the blacks who settled the West, including the Buffalo Soldiers. They're the ones who fought the Indians, they never played that. So it's that history that I end up trying to teach my kids. Now we pass that on, because that's one of the things we do down here is teach the history of the Black West and the Buffalo Soldier. And we were some outlaws too. There were some black outlaws, One guy that come to mind is Cherokee Bill. They hung him at 21 years old. He was part Native American. He was then Afro American. At 21, they hung him. And his dying words is, he said, they asked him, you have any last words? He said, I didn't come here to make a speech. I come here to die. So there was good and bad, but there's a history that was lost. Even when we were into black history in the schools, that was very popular. They never taught about the history of the Black West. They never taught the history of the Buffalo. Listen, I think they are just by what they're doing in their life and the success, man. You give yourself away, good things will happen to you. Because if you're used to giving things away, then somebody make sure you keep on giving things, giving things to give away. Yeah.